You've probably inflated your car's tires hundreds of times. At a gas station, in your garage, or right before a road trip. But what if I told you there's a mistake made by nearly 90% of drivers that can dramatically increase the risk of blowouts? Every year, thousands of vehicles end up in repair shops with uneven tire wear or damaged suspension caused by a simple and seemingly harmless habit. If you're someone who cares about protecting your vehicle with real facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's start with the most common mistake of all, the hot tire trap. This happens when you inflate tires right after driving. Friction between the tire and the asphalt increases internal temperature. As temperature rises, air expands, which temporarily increases the pressure reading. So when the tires cool down later, the pressure drops. Without realizing it, you end up driving on dangerous, underinflated tires. Ideally, always inflate tires when they are cold, such as before driving or after being parked for at least 3 hours. Mistake number 10. Trusting the gas station air gauge. Many of these public machines are rarely calibrated and can have significant errors. Professional mechanics use their own digital tire pressure gauges. A small investment in a reliable gauge can prevent uneven wear and improve safety. Mistake number 9. Accelerated tire wear. Standardizing pressure at a generic number like 32 psi without checking manufacturer recommendations is a huge error. When pressure is too low, the edges carry the load, causing friction. When too high, the center absorbs the contact, leading to premature damage. Mistake number 8. Reduced braking efficiency. Incorrect pressure changes the tire's contact patch with the road, resulting in less grip and longer stopping distances. Every vehicle is engineered for a specific pressure distribution. If this balance isn't followed, your car's electronic safety systems won't operate correctly. Number 7. The silent increase in fuel consumption. Underinflated tires increase rolling resistance, making your engine work much harder than it needs to. So how do you know the exact correct pressure? The answer is on a technical label inside the driver's side door jamb. This info is based on the vehicle's weight and suspension design. Open the driver's door, look for that label, and keep your drive safe. That label typically lists the recommended pressure for the front and rear tires, the correct tire size, and the recommended values for cold tires. That label should always be your primary reference. Ignoring it turns tire inflation into guesswork. And right there on that same label is a detail that confuses many drivers: 2 different pressure values. One for the front tires and another for the rear. Number 6. Inflating all 4 tires equally. The mistake that destroys vehicle balance. Many drivers assume that setting the same psi on all 4 tires is correct. But for most vehicles, that's completely wrong. A large percentage of cars use different pressures for the front and rear axles because weight distribution isn't equal. A classic example occurs in front-engine vehicles, where roughly 60% of the total weight sits over the front axle. If the rear tires are underinflated, the vehicle can lose stability, especially during cornering and braking. It's common in repair shops to hear drivers complain that their car feels unstable in turns. In many cases, all 4 tires are set to something like 35 psi. But the door label might specify 35 psi in the front and 42 psi in the rear. That means months of driving with incorrect rear pressure. Automakers calculate these differences based on weight distribution, suspension setup, and overall vehicle dynamics. That's why reading the entire door label and inflating each axle correctly is essential. There is no universal number. There is only the correct number for your vehicle. But even when drivers get the pressure right, there's another extremely common and almost invisible mistake. Number 5. Damaging the tire valves. The valve cap isn't there for decoration. It acts as a secondary seal that protects against dirt and moisture. Problems start when drivers over-tighten the cap or thread it incorrectly. When that happens, the valve threads can become damaged. Over time, the valve core may corrode and develop a slow leak. This is the classic situation where a tire keeps losing pressure. The rule is simple. Tighten by hand only just until it's snug. Never use pliers or excessive force. In the US, replacing a standard rubber valve stem is inexpensive. However, when the vehicle uses a TPMS sensor, replacement costs can become significantly higher. Number 4. Driving with low pressure on low-profile tires. These tires have shorter and stiffer sidewalls, which require higher pressures to maintain integrity. When pressure drops, impacts from potholes can cause sidewall bubbles or internal structural damage. Many setups operate between 40 and 50 psi. Lowering the pressure just because it looks too high is an expensive mistake. A single hard impact can permanently damage the tire. Number 3. Overinflating tires to save fuel. This habit became popular through hypermiling techniques to extract maximum fuel economy. Increasing pressure can reduce rolling resistance, but the vehicle loses traction and the center of the tire wears much faster. There have been cases where tires designed for 30,000 miles wore out in less than 10,000 miles due to excessive pressure. The driver may save a small amount on fuel, but ends up losing far more money by replacing tires prematurely. Number 2. Driving constantly with underinflated tires. This is by far the most common and also the most destructive mistake. Driving 5 to 10 psi below recommended causes excessive sidewall flex. That flex generates internal heat, weakening the tire's structure. From the outside, the tire may still look normal, but internally, damage is happening mile after mile. Fuel consumption also increases, and the risk of structural failure rises significantly, especially at highway speeds. The professional recommendation is simple: check tire pressure at least once per month. Number 1. Ignoring correct pressure when the vehicle is loaded or towing. This is common during road trips or moving situations. What many drivers don't realize is that the correct tire pressure changes when the vehicle's weight increases. Most vehicles include 2 pressure specifications on the door label, one for normal driving and another for maximum load or towing. When this difference is ignored, the rear tires often become overloaded, generating excessive heat and accelerated wear. In pickups and SUVs, this can even lead to tire blowouts during long-distance travel. Always use the pressure recommended for maximum load. This isn't exaggeration, it's engineering applied directly to safety. If this video educates you, show some appreciation with a like. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next test. Drop a comment and let us know if you've experienced any problem we've discussed before.